Good morning, everyone. I'm really excited to see today. Today we're going to have a very interesting topic. So I'm going to show you this picture and I want you to guess what we're going to talk about today. Excellent! Yes, we're going to talk about fear. So let me ask you, have you ever been afraid of something? Can you tell us what it is? Can you also tell us about a situation when you were feeling scared and what happened, if you like to share? Now I have another question for you to think about it and you can discuss it with your team members before we share it with the rest of the class. So have you ever been afraid of something in the past but you no longer feel scared of it? Like, for example, you used to be feeling afraid of the darkness, but now you're okay with it, or you'd be afraid of crossing the street, but now you're not, and so on. Yes, you can discuss it in your teams now before we all discuss it together. Now I have this interesting reading passage, but before we read it, there are some words that are underlined. I want every team to take only one word, and I want you to find the meaning from the dictionary. Yes, you're going to take the first word. This team, you're going to take word number 2. Yes, the last word that you have. Now let's check the words together. Yes, what is the meaning of the first word? Scared. Yes, scared is like afraid. Very good. And can we have the word scared in a sentence? That's really nice. So can we say scared together? Scared. That's very good. Now let's do this with the rest of the words. Now I want you to read the passage just to try to look at it quickly and find out what are the types of fears or what are the things that the writer is feeling scared of. That's excellent job. Yes, clowns. Anybody here is also afraid of clowns? Yeah, okay, alright. That's really interesting. So let me ask you something. Do you know Will Smith? Okay, do you like him? Alright, that's great, but I have this interesting video for him. It's talking about fear, and I want you to listen to this video, and at the end we're going to discuss together if you two feel the same or not, and what are the situations when you were feeling afraid of them in the beginning, and after that when you did them, you were feeling okay. Let's listen. We're gonna have a simple writing activity now where in your team you're going to use the past simple tense that we had in the last class. You're going to write a story about you when you were afraid of something in the past as a child, but you were no longer afraid of it. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do this in your team, and then we're going to check your writing together. Now the last activity that we have today is a role play. I really know that you enjoy having role plays a lot because you like speaking. So what you're going to do now is every team you're going to pretend that you're a patient and a therapist, and you're talking about a fear that this patient had and how he or she should overcome them. And you can use the advice, the different ways of giving advice that we have taken in the previous class. Of course, Peter, we can check our book to remember them. That's great. Let's refresh our memory. And you can also remember how to use the past simple tense from your notes and mix them together to come up with a role play. You got 5 minutes, and then we're going to have the role plays here. Excellent job, everybody. You have done great work today. Thank you so much. Now what we're going to do now is the assignment for the next class, and you're going to prepare a mini presentation talking about how to overcome your fear towards something. Like, you can be talking about fear from crossing the streets, fear from dogs, fear from anything that you would like to think of, and you're going to offer us some tips and tricks on how to overcome this fear. Any questions? Yes, we're going to do it the next class in the first part of it. Anybody? Yes, it is an individual presentation, but if you like to pair with someone or team with somebody else, it's okay, no problem, as long as everybody's gonna participate. Any more questions? Thank you so much, and see you in the coming class.